Welcome to TV5 and Mana TV. You are watching Insight with Praveen Puram live from Atlanta. As we have done many episodes in the past 2 weeks, we were talking about the CEOs working on AI, generative AI. And I thought today we will bring one of the esteemed guests, who is Mr. MNR Gupta Garu. So he is a global CEO of the Red Sea Group. So today we will learn more about the NRIs and how MNR Gupta, being an NRI, going to the different countries and how he has established as an entrepreneur. What are the challenges and what are the highlights and what we can take from his inspirational talk today. So welcome MNR Gupta Garu. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, good evening, sir. How are you?
Thank you. We are
Thank you.
very well, and thank you so much for your time. So, before we waste any more time, I would like to um, explain or brief on MNR Gupta's introduction, and then we will go straight live into the discussion about his journey on the as a global CEO and what he has impact to the social, economical, as well as the NRIs. He's a star icon, MNR Gupta, MTech MBA, famous as Junior Mokshagundam Vishweshwaraya, received 100 international awards in recognition of outstanding excellence in completion of 100 plus infrastructure projects and mentoring more than 100 country nationals as a leaders and entrepreneurs. He received two European Business Awards, most prestigious business awards in the world, in competition with 1.5 lakh companies in Poland, initiated WAM Global NRI Vibag in 2016 and expanded to 54 countries. Supported thousands of job seekers in last 2 decades by providing employment opportunity. First time in the world, he created Global CEO Network in 2015, Global CEO Women Network in 2018, and Global Achievers Forum in 2015 with 1100 members covering 100 plus countries. Supported many entrepreneurs for global collaborations through about three global platforms and brought many investors delegation to India to reach Mission Vishwa Bharat. What an excellent journey, MNR Gupta garu. I have learned about you since 3 4 days. It's not enough for me to introduce you in this short description. So definitely we would give an opportunity for you if we have missed anything. Definitely there are a lot of achievements in your journey. Why don't you give us brief about your journey as an NRI and your awards?
Yeah, I did my engineering from SRK Engineering College, Andhra University. And I was chosen as the most outstanding alumni in 40 years history of SRK Engineering College, which is number one in AP and Telangana as per AICT ranking. I did my MTech from NIT Warangal in Transportation Engineering. Out of 32,000 alumni working in abroad from 1961, I was chosen as the Distinguished Young Alumni Professional Achievement Award winner. I did my MBA from Symbiosis International University in Business Management in Oman, and there also I got Best Student Excellence Award. My school also recognized me as the best outstanding alumni in the school history. So I was NRI for around 17 years in Sultanate of Oman. From 2003 to 2020, I have completed more than 100 plus infrastructure projects and 100 plus tenders. As a part of this process, end-to-end process, I was heading the most important projects of Oman history that includes infrastructure development for $26 billion Sohar Port, $20 billion Salalah Port, Oman Saudi Highway, and I was also helped the government in formulating the policies for transportation engineering, infrastructure, this road safety as well as education also. First time in the world, I have innovated concepts after 2 decades of research that includes proactive project management, proactive leadership, integrated transportation planning, positive change management. By using all that concepts, I have completed all the projects before the schedule and less than the budget and broken 16 world records with my teams covering 100 country nationalities in last 20 years.
Absolutely. So I think MNR Gupta, what the main concept of this insight with Praveen Puram is inspiration, right? Most of us NRIs come to this country doing an IT job or doing a business, or nowadays you see more into politics, right? when you see your journey, it is very unique. You have been into as an NRI, and you have been recognized by the high level of the Oman government, right? So, in this journey, I want as a takeaway to all my viewers who are Indo Americans and NRIs, how do you think everyone should think being as an NRI apart from his routine work?
See, NRIs are the pillars of Indian economy. That's what I always said in my interviews. I received around 100 international awards in competition with 195 countries. I always proud to be an Indian. And my vision and mission is to use the knowledge, experience, exposure gained in these countries for the development of our own country. That is Vishwa Bharat. Around 2.5 CR NRIs are working in many countries. You see, world's best economies and in the world, US, Europe, or UK, or whatever it may be, the main key contributors are Indians.
Absolutely.
So even like the way I was explaining you regarding this integrated transportation planning, and which helped government of Oman to save billions of dollar saving by implementing those concepts. Actually, 100% of my ideas was implemented, and that integrated transportation planning also was called for a global tender, which is a need of our not only for Oman, for everywhere in the country. So same thing I have incorporated and submitted Mission Amravati World Class Capital to Sri Nara Chandrababu Naidu when he was Chief Minister. I have assisted many Chief Ministers in the last 2 decades in infrastructure, transportation, engineering, and by bringing a lot of investor delegations. Like I brought German delegation and Royal Family delegation of Oman, UAE, Kuwait, as well as US as well. So those things, whatever my experience I have gained there, I always try to give back to India. So that is the reason why I have given this Mission World Class Amravati Capital, and I am the person who initiated the Investor Summit concept in India. 2016, first time in India, Investor Summit was initiated in Visakhapatnam and Gujarat. That time, both the chief ministers, I have proposed the Investor Summit concept, which took 20 years, and it's my brainchild. Because I was a transport economist also, whatever research I have done across the world in World Bank projects in 195 countries, I try to apply for the country. Because as an Indian, we should always be proud and support and help the nation with all our experience exposure, and see that nation gets next level of growth with all our inputs and expertise. It's very very important. That's what I believe, and that's the reason why when I was NRI also, I was very passionate to develop lakhs of leaders and entrepreneurs. I was invited for the prestigious colleges that includes NID and very reputed MBA colleges to address the students. More than 1 lakh people I have mentored them as leaders, entrepreneurs, and as well as success during the last 20 years. So I used every opportunity to motivate the youth so that they can be of great help to country. Means at least every whatever way we can possible to support the nation development, we should do it either in the form of technology, or referring our country as a best destination for investment, or we help the Indian youths to get better opportunities in other countries. So thousands of job aspirants, I helped them to get placements across the globe in last 2 decades. So I started job opportunities and VAM mentoring group. So this is the world's largest job opportunities group, first of its kind in the world, with members from 54 countries, and strength of the group is 1024. Thousands has been placed during recession in America and rest of the world. So even those people are getting the jobs as NRIs. That foreign remittances, if you accumulate together and all, it will be in the billions of dollars. Like for example, if you see, Indian GDP is depends on the remittances from NRIs. And as per latest statistics, our Indian NRIs are remitting highest amount in the world and made India as number one. So I still feel that if NRIs are helping those people for their friends, relatives, and juniors in their colleges and all, and if we can scale up the people who can get jobs in US and other countries across the globe, and our country can get more foreign remittances, and we can clear our debts, which is very much important for us to get the GDP growth as well as reduce the inflation and all, because our debts are a very big bottleneck for raising the Indian economy. If we want to raise $5 trillion economy and all, NRS has to play a very crucial role. One in like always when I was NRI also, I have worked with more than 100 country nationals. Even in my projects, I try to help the Indian people to get the employment and try to share those opportunities to alumni of my MTech colleges, engineering colleges, and MBA colleges so that they can get placed. Like that way, our NRIs also should focus on bringing more collaboration, more consulting for their country as well as state government because now a lot of new technologies are emerging and where this NRS can support the country by bringing those technologies that will help the country to optimize the resources, time, energy, and effort to reduce the cost and increase the productivity.
What a noble cause. Definitely, as an NRI, what a noble thought you thought, and you have in the government in every way. We also are very clear that you are part of most of the CMs, gave your ideas, took it forward from the infrastructure point of view. So when I talk people like you, I get a thought for all the on behalf of all the NRIs, Gupta Garu. You said that the remittance from NRIs is the highest in the world from Indian NRIs, right? Did you ever think what an NRI needs? So NRIs support the government, support India every time they think about India. So did you ever come across any issues what an NRI is facing, and did you give any suggestions to the government to have some cell if they have any problems they can solve? Do you, I have no idea, but I'm just asking: is there any way that they can get any help from the government if any ordinary NRI wants anything?
Actually, as an NRI, when I was NRI, as an ICICI Bank customer, I am the person initiated this NRI banking system in ICICI Bank, which revolutionized the Indian banking sector. And wherever you go in ICICI Bank, there is one NRI banking division. And banking from home concept also, and many more suggestions given by me to deliver excellence to ICICI Bank for 10 years. I got hundreds of appreciation letters for them. So in banking system, we have established for this priority of NRIs, but because see, everybody has to understand the role and importance of NRIs and respect them accordingly is my passion. So even Indian government, like for example, even in state government and central government, they have put the ministry NRI, but even there, I strongly feel there must be close coordination between these NRI cells of state government, central government, and NRIs living in abroad. Because even when I was in abroad, I'm trying to send proposals. I'm bringing delegation. I'm struggling a lot to bring those delegations because of the hierarchy in Indian system and in Indian administration system and all. So this has this challenge because many NRIs are ready to come forward and serve the country, but governments of central and state government must create that work environment and encourage them to come forward and contribute to the nation by bringing their investors under. Because see, they have to understand governments also. Even investors are coming because of the credibility of those NRIs
Absolutely.
whom they know for many years or decades. So, if not this country, they can go for 100 countries. But who is the main reason bringing that investor is the NRI.
Absolutely.
So, the state governments and central government has to focus on this issue, and they need to prioritize by giving proper value and importance for the NRIs who is bringing extensive effort to do service for the country, so that more NRIs will be motivated and bring those delegations to India. And see, the thing is, we have upgraded our technology to Google AI and all, but where we are upgrading our mindset from 1947 to till here, it is the same Indian mindset. So that is the reason why we are still developing country. So what is the difference between developing country and developed countries? The mindset. In developed countries, you see they encourage transparency, they encourage ethics, they encourage talent. So in India also, this has to be improved, and as we have to benchmark with the all developed countries, and we need to bring those transparency culture in all the ecosystem of the state government and central government, so that definitely we can scale up 5 to 10 times than the present economy.
Absolutely. Sir, there is also the APNCR, right? That was the organization which used to help NRIs in any ways. So, do you see such organizations coming more forward in the different states and help the NRIs across in the world?
See what they are doing, APNRT, okay. they are putting, but how many people knows out of 2.5 crore NRIs are there? Like for example, lakhs of Telugu people are there from
Mhm.
Andhra Pradesh, and lakhs of NRIs from Telangana is there. It must be branded extensively,
Absolutely.
aggressively, so that information must reach all NRI across the globe. Then only the purpose of starting that particular concept will reach the end user NRIs.
Absolutely, sir. So through you, we definitely want this proposal to the governments, and then how we can do. And we definitely wanted to request you, because most of the NRIs have several problems. I cannot discuss more in this, but definitely I can put forward all the issues what they have. And with your respected relationship, we wanted to take it further. And then before that, I just also wanted to touch upon your two other areas. One is WAM, right? World Arya Vaishya Mahasabha, and the second one I wanted to touch about is Global CEO Net. These are the two childs of your, it has been like, famous, and how this evolved and what is the thought process behind that. Why don't you explain our viewers?
I have initiated WAM Global NRI work in 2016. I'm the WAM founder, WAM Global NRI work founder chairman. I have expanded to 54 countries covering all continents since 2016. Through WAM, I have initiated this WAM Global Job Opportunities and Mentoring. Thousands of job seeker was provided job opportunities, career guidance, mentoring, and global matrimony. So we encourage NRS to start up with. This is also first of its kind in the world where matrimony services was shared between 54 countries of NRS from different continents. This is also new concept, and thousands of success stories we have from that one. And I have initiated the MOIs concept where to scale up the businesses to the next level for all WAM NRI work members and other WAM members. We they get the discounts on certain products from companies like Apollo, Fox Mandal, Star Health. Like we have done more than 1,000 MOAs, including countries like India, UAE, Singapore, and Australia, and many other countries also. It has also helped members also to have significant savings, as well as even entrepreneurs also scaled up their business because of this MOE by expanding their businesses and all. And I have initiated WAM Incubator Mentoring Hub in 2022 during the WAM Global Convention and Business Summit 2022. So this also helping a lot of entrepreneurs who are startups to scale up their ideas to sustainable business models and scale expanding their business to across the globe through global collaborations and all. So I have supported and helped many entrepreneurs across the globe through all these platforms, which has made WAM largest association in the world history with 54 countries presence covering all continents. If you take any association, nobody is having that kind of presence within such a small period. So we are in Africa, countries like Ethiopia, Tanzania, and we are in Indonesia. So wherever see, we are in every continent. So through this WAM, as you told, what you would want to do for NRIs and now, WAM is a platform I have created for NRI community benefit. So those who are trying to visit the pilgrimage in Tirumala, Srisailam, are many people we supported through our WAM Global NRI work, and many people are relocating other countries. There also we have supported because it's a very tough challenge when you are entering a new country to find out Indian origin, people of Indian origin, and this thing. So through this WAM Global NRI, I have shared thousands of contacts for all those people, professional. Sometimes they're changing from Singapore to US. Sometimes they're going from Canada to Middle East, like that. And sometimes they're going for foreign tours, like tourism, this thing. So then all our other NRI work president and leader are hosting those people coming from continent. This concept is first of its kind in the world, and it really worked out very well to create a global unity among all our WAM Global NRI work. And we conducted this business summit also last year,
Mhm.
and all the keynote speakers are NRIs from
Wow.
Middle East and different continents, and we have around 12,000 footfall. I was the branding publicity NRI committee chairman for that global convention and business summit chairman also. Thousands of calls I took the NRIs across the globe, and it was promoted in 100 plus countries, and it's a world record. And we have more than 50 country NRIs participated in that mega event.
Excellent, sir. I think this is great platform what you have created. It not only connects people, it also exchanges business thoughts, ideas, and ease of business when you go to the other country. So this is basically, if I understand, this is a community-based organization. In future, to make all the NRIs to one platform, not only irrespective of the community.
That already I have other platforms before VAM also. VAM actually, like for example, as you know, RAVS community is known for the service for decades and for hundreds of years. So through this VAM platform and all, I am trying to focus all their synergies and energies. And we have done a lot of social service also during Corona. We have distributed many masks. We have done blood donations, and our NRIs also supported all those kind of things by giving their time, energy, effort, and money as well to do this kind of activities. So this is from the VAM angle, but as an Indian, I have many other platforms before VAM. I have started Global CEO Network in 2015. We have 425 entrepreneurs from 40 plus countries. This is first of its kind in the world, covering all continents, where all caste, all religions are part of that. And Global CEO Network, as requested by NRIs from Malaysia and many other countries, I created and initiated this Global CEO Women Network.
Okay.
Around 250 people. This is also from more than 20 countries, covering different continents. And another one, I have created Global Achievers Forum in 2015. Here also, we have a lot of eminent NRIs done great achievements in their career and very inspirational people. I brought all of them on that platform. We also have more than 40 countries on that. So overall, in these three global platforms, we have more than 100 countries. NRIs in those platforms contributing to the country's development growth and all. Like what was my vision was when starting those groups was if for example 1100 NRIs from those groups, if he's contributing 100 crores as entrepreneurs to the Indian economy, so it will create 1 lakh crore income to the GDP of India, and it will create a lot of employment opportunities also for the country. So those platforms always encourage NRIs to come forward and become entrepreneurs, and we encourage to do the global collaboration, and we encourage to capture the global opportunities and to become global. Which was I was explaining that Indian mindset has to be gone to global mindset after post independence, because to sustain the competition you need to run faster than your competitor. It's not important that what you are running. You must run faster than your competitor. So when you are doing the globalization and all, it's not only the technology, the mindset, the work culture, everything we have to become global. So to spread that global culture only through VAM Global NRI, through my platforms, we call it as Global CEO Network, Global Women Entrepreneurs, and Global Achievers Forum. And a lot of people across the globe keep on requesting and recommending their friends to join this thing, and 99% of the we have attrition rate, and those who started 9 years before still are with us. That shows the success of this concept, and everyone in the group is trying to spread positivity as much as they can. And the best example is when the corona was at peak stage, we have around 4 lakh cases. That time many people are requesting, and I was also very much upset the way the situation is going out of control, because before I was a crisis management expert and troubleshooter in my career with the government of Oman also. So I come up with a concept called Mission COVID Free India Initiative.
Okay.
So everybody is speaking about Corona 24 hours. They're watching Corona news. They're discussing Corona. They're dying. So I told people, more than Corona, your fear is killing you. If you see the ground reality and all, so please spread positivity. It is not only people dying with Corona. Out of 140 crore people, 10 lakh people are dying. Why you are making a more sound? Even in road accident and other causes, many more percentage people are dying more than that out of hunger and all. So what we did is from my 100 plus countries network, I requested them to spread the positivity and see that give the hope for all the corona patients and all 24 by 7. We supported and assisted the people and saved lakhs of people during that time using the global platforms and global NRI leaders and president. So the cases come down from 4 lakhs to 40,000.
Absolutely. I think the way your thought process being an NRI, I think everyone should imbibe this vibes from you. so that we can change the world. Not only in India, wherever you stand, wherever you stay, you can change the world. So that's a great noble cause and thought what you have thought, MNR Gupta garu. So now tell us, our viewers, for example, if there are any Aryavaishya community guys, how do they get into a WAM, and how can we they active and contribute to WAM?
So we have WAM Facebook page and we have WAM Facebook groups. We are around 50 to 50,000 members are there. See,
Wow.
they can join our Facebook groups, and we have WAM Global NRI Hub Facebook group. We have WAM Global NRI Hub YouTube channel where we have uploaded around 200 plus videos for
Wow.
all global convention, global business summit, and we have mywam.org website is there. So where people can get a lot of information regarding WAM global NRI activities in 54 countries, and where are the webworks are there, and WAM activities in 20 states of India, like that and all. So they can just Google WAM global NRI web, then they can find the details and
Excellent.
through our
And
Facebook, and even they can contact me also.
absolutely.
And many people they contacted me from many countries, so I can also guide them. And many times I have added in many country groups. We have more than 50 to 100 NRI groups. So whichever country comes, we add them in that particular country.
So, what is the key convention? Do you have any key events you do from BAM every year?
Convention we do, business summit we do WAM Simhanadam, and main theme is that we want to do the global unity of all our devices under single platform.
Excellent.
So because if you see the governments, Telangana or Andhra, we don't even have a Vaishya minister, unfortunately, in Telangana state. And even in Andhra Pradesh, only one minister was there only for 2.5 years. And number wise, if you see, we are more than other communities also. But there was no proper recognition and respect for Arivasi community, because we are the business community and we fought for the freedom of this country and we do a lot of donation, and definitely we deserve more respect. So that is the reason why this is all only possible when everybody is united. What is lacking in Arivasi community is unity. So if we all are coming under united in one platform, definitely everything is possible. I have a vision for Arivasi community that one day definitely all Arivasi associations across the globe will merge into WAM and will be a one united RFIC community. In Kuwait also we did like that, and many countries the local associations merged into the WAM, and definitely next 5-10 years we are working toward that vision, because end of the day we are working for welfare of the community only, all our NRI leaders and this thing, to see that, to give a global image for this RFIC community and show to the next generation that we are a proud community.
Excellent, MNR garu. So the other question I wanted to ask is, you talked about global CEOs network, right? And the achievers. So if anyone wants to be in that, what is the criteria and how to get into those groups?
Global CEO network means one criteria is those who are globally reputed entrepreneurs with the businesses in different countries outside India, and with a very well established track record, and all such type of people we are adding in global CEO network. Global achievers forum means those people icons who have established themselves their specialties across the globe for more than 1 or 2 decades in their specialized fields and eminent in their countries from different continents, we're putting in the global achievers forum. Like
Excellent.
women MPs, CEOs, directors, and group CEOs from different countries, continents, from different sector, we are putting in global CEO women. And
I think that really helps, MNR garu. I think global CEO, thanks to you, you made me part of that. And definitely I see a value there. If we wanted to do business in any of the country, it gives at least someone who is known person. So it will be really great helpful for all the viewers. If anyone are successful CEO, you can reach out to MNR garu. If he evaluates and you are right person, he will add into the group. So that gives more power in any of the country if you want to do business.
so we have done a lot of success stories. Like for example, our member from Switzerland give a lot of business to the people in India, and a lot of business deals has happened through this global CEO network, because it saves decades of time to establish the leads and relations. Because the most important thing in business is to build the connection, and sometimes companies spend 3 to 5 years and crores of rupees to build connection in one single country. But through this platform, you can reach out to 100 countries at one shot, means it's not a joke. So the major part of the penetration has been successfully done. and rest of the thing can be done very easily. That is a
Absolutely.
big challenge.
And,
To
right.
find out a right connect is a very big challenge. So our platforms are doing extremely wonderful job for entrepreneurs to scaling up their business globally and great to greater extent.
I think in this era, network is your net worth. Very simple. So if you have a good network, your net worth is already developing. So next, coming to the other topic, very unique things I wanted to ask about the IQs, right? So you have been into multiple trainings. That's what I see from your profile and I see from your different interviews. Tell us about, because every one of us, even when we are in NRI, we are busy in our day-to-day lives, even for all the entrepreneurs. What kind of trainings continuously we need to pursue, and how to, suppose for example, you gave your IQ and you know everything, but most of us do not know. What is your suggestion for us to start with on the trainings, IQs, different types of unique trainings, what a person should undergo?
So I have continuously trained, fortunately, for more than 25 years from US, UK, Europe, and these are a very specialized trainings given for very selected people across the globe. And I was running the country operations as well as Middle East operations as part of my professional responsibilities. So this training is very, very important, sir, because you need to keep you updated with the latest trends and keep on updating your skills to sustain your company in the global competition. What I feel is you should all, because what I generally do is for all my team I used to do CLD. This is my new concept, continuous leadership development.
Okay.
CPD, continuous professional development, is already what companies are doing, but I believe in CLD because I want every team member of my organization to be a leader. A
Excellent.
leader is one who create more leaders. Then you are a leader.
Absolutely.
So this is the need of the hour, and as you asked me, what is the need of the hour and all, I think companies and NRIs should focus on building more leaders to take up the challenging positions in their company, as well as to take the company to the next level. So if you want to accelerate your growth, it's only possible when you go for CLD process. And I have implemented that very successfully, and we got thousands of gross projects from the client. In my career, I handled more than 300 clients, and I was continuously applied this first time in the world concept CLD for all my teams from 100 plus countries. And with this, we have broken 16 world records in 100 plus projects where I have involved with the more than 100 country nationals.
Excellent. Great, sir. I think we will touch upon your 16 world records. Before that, you are very fortunate that you got trainings from maybe from the work where you are working. So people like all the NRIs, they might be in different companies. They might not get opportunity to learn with the company's expenses. For those kind of people, do you have any solutions where amicably they can learn, upgrade their skills?
To sort out that issue only, I have given a lot of interviews on leadership and entrepreneurship series. And
Mhm.
if they can go to Google and search MNR Gupta, so they can learn so many leadership concepts and like which include stress management, crisis management, and resources management. Many things related to leadership management and entrepreneurship I have discussed in those interviews. They can just go to MNR Gupta and see the images and videos. They can get all those videos, and many colleges made my videos as case studies for the students from MTech also. That includes Bits Pilani and NIT Varangal, those videos.
Very nice. So I think all the viewers definitely they can go into the YouTube on with MNR Gupta and you can see what are the leadership trainings and get acquainted with them.
And my interviews also published in BBC World, American live shows, and Dubai live shows, as well as Kuwait, Oman also. A lot of international shows also I did it in my career. Hundreds of shows has been done, and when they go to Google, they can see those things, and even they can ask their friends and relatives also to watch it. It definitely helps to increase their motivation and inspiration levels, because I have feedback from many of the students and many people across the globe. After watching the videos and all, their inspiration and motivation levels increase a lot, and they have done a lot of achievements in their life.
Great. Thank you, sir. I think that would be a great help. And why don't you tell us more about your 16 records? That you got 16 records, and maybe every one of us including me and everyone, we need to think in what we do, we need to be proficient. And we need to think what kind of recognition we can get. So most of us will not follow. So please, over to you. Tell us more about your 16 achievements, sir.
See, the first time in the world, I have expanded WAM Global NRI work to 54 countries, covering all continents. It's a world record. And as a branding, publicity, NRI committee chairman and business summit chairman, with all my branding efforts, attracted around 12,000 plus delegates from 50 plus countries.
Wow.
This is also another world record. And I am the only engineer in the world for 5 years continuously winning awards, engineer of the year, project manager of the year, construction of the year, best engineer in competition with 195 countries. So no engineer has achieved this thing in the world history. Then I'm the first person in the world to get the royal commendation for completing the 40 years pending project and completing ahead of the schedule. And in our project, we have achieved 10 man million hours without last time injury. So this is the world record in ports history across the globe. So in our project, we have achieved 13 man million hours. That is a Shell Royal Dutch Shell project, and it's a world record in Shell Group also.
Mm-hmm. Very nice.
And I am the first person to complete 100 plus projects with 2 lakh documentation, physical as well as digital documented, with complete handover without non-conformance report. This is another world record.
So all these are registered somewhere, or how do you get into this, sir, for the
It is registered, and I am the first person in the world to get 1,85,000 likes in Facebook for my achievements and awards. And Facebook also recognized, and in that 2 years, I have achieved 1 lakh likes.
That's great. That's great.
And in LinkedIn also, you see, I have 100 skills, 500 plus endorsement, and this is also as a civil engineer, it's a unique world record.
Excellent, sir. Sir, I think most of your achievement is in infrastructure and leadership. So, have you contributed any of them to our Telugu state ports in the Andhra Pradesh?
Yeah, as I told you, 20 years, like Hyderabad Global City concept is my brainchild, which was given to Telangana government in 2016, which was implemented 100%. And as you know that Hyderabad has won so many global city awards for last few years. But I am the guy who is initiated that thing with the government of Telangana. This Vision 2020 for development of transportation sector implemented by the government of Andhra Pradesh when Chandrababu Naidu was chief minister. Separate NIT, IIT for Andhra Pradesh, separate high-tech cities for Andhra Pradesh, Investor Summit for in Vizag continuously done, and Amravati, Mission Amravati World Class Capital. So these are all the my brainchild, which was used for development of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, as well as Gujarat.
Excellent.
And I was famous as Junior Mokshaguna Vishwesvaraya for proposing all these things. And mentoring and developing more than 1 lakh people from 100 countries also another world record in my career. And many engineering colleges. And even I was heading the leadership and entrepreneur development program for entire Telangana government. And I was continuously doing all these things.
Very, very inspirational, sir. And recently, I also saw something about TPL, Taekwondo Premier League. So, how are you related to that, MNR?
Taekwondo Premier League is the first of its kind in the world. We're conducting in India, where women and men are fighting in the same team.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the TPL India honorary chairman.
Wow, excellent. So, how did you get this started? What was the initiation, or how did this strike?
See, as I told you from the beginning, my passion of coming to India, leaving 50 international offers across the globe is to create lakhs of leaders and entrepreneurs in India. So
Okay.
this is possible. This is only possible when you develop all those people in different platforms like VAM, TPL, and I am the brand ambassador for national games also.
Excellent, excellent.
So through these things, we can motivate many people and we can build so many leaders and we can do a lot of women empowerment also. To do the women empowerment effectively, I did a global women entrepreneurs group. Many of the group members won international accolades and breaking so many records and they have done delivered excellence. Even in the global CEO network also, we have really extremely good global entrepreneurs came from those platforms and extremely so somebody has to initiate. Leadership is nothing but initiation. So I am seeing whatever benefit the society, I am trying. Like for example, through this TPL, we're giving the message of women's safety through self-defense.
Excellent.
Increase your self-confidence through taekwondo. So like that way, Telugu NRI radio and this Telugu people.com also our media partner. So we are spreading the message through various interviews and various channels. QCT is our hospitality partner, and my school Italy is also support partner. Like through all of them, we are giving the message to focus on the taekwondo. And as you asked, what is the secret? Is I am always proactive 24 by 7. Being proactive is the only solution for all the problems we are facing today.
And how do you manage your energy, sir? Maintaining so many things across WhatsApp groups, these, that, WAM, and global CEO network. Then your whatever the company you run on the Red Sea, so you need some energy. So how do you manage that? It's amazing.
I optimize my resources and I'm a selfless guy. The most important thing is I don't expect anything from anybody. I keep doing, like for example, NRI work. I keep expanding. I never bothered if somebody is recognized or somebody is appreciating or somebody is not appreciating. I just keep putting efforts and keep moving. I believe in Karma Siddhanta given by Krishna Bhagavan that you have to do the Nishram Karma, you do the karma and I decide what is the fruit. So like that way, I just only focus on the efforts. I don't focus on the result. So by doing that, all unnecessary tension and stress on the mind will go. So you can scale up your energies to greater heights. And because of this divine energy support and I follow the principles of Vedas and this Bhagavad Gita, I can manage my energy levels to higher levels. And I am proactive, as I told you. I plan things well in advance and I try to surround myself with positive people and genuine people like you. So, which can help me to save a lot of energy for me.
Absolutely, sir. We will definitely take all these inspirations from you. And in the interest of time, I have one more question for you. Right now, the world is advanced, right? So the technology is advancing day by day. So the AI, generative AI, Chat GPT, and all those technologies. So now, definitely, the need of the hour is upskilling. So, what is your thought process on the upskilling? Have you ever thought in India? How do we need to do? Have you ever suggested to any of the Telugu CMs or anywhere in the government about this? How are we going to achieve? People like you should inspire and put this seed in the government.
See, that's what I said. A lot of initiatives, what was not there in India post independence, like Investor Summit and world class capitals, world class infrastructure in Hyderabad, and all those things. The seeds I put 20 years before, now you are all enjoying the fruits in India, like Digital India, which was proposed by me first time in India to Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam in 2002, and banking from home. Like, for example, banking from home, the time I was telling to NRI banking representatives saying that you invest hundreds of crores in the technology, what happens? People stop coming to the bank, and please develop your technology in such a way that everything must be operated by a person in a phone, so that no need for a person to come to the bank. So that what will happen? Traffic will come down and efficiency of the ecosystem will improve and you can do more transaction and you can save thousands of crores on employing more and more staff. So like this banking from home concept has revolutionized the entire banking sector. Now every bank followed the same thing. So every technology, everything, whatever is going on the across the globe, that's the reason why I brought a lot of investor delegation where German delegation submitted the world's best technologies, and now we are bringing Korean delegation from South Korea to meet Honorable Telangana Chief Minister Revanth Reddy. We already invited him as a chief guest for this TPL and that investor delegation, and these investors are looking forward to put around $500 million investment, and they want to replica whatever they have done in Korea to Korean cities to Telangana also. So what I proposed is let us collaborate together between Korea and Telangana and find out the ways to explore the investment opportunities, create lakhs of employment opportunity. So we should explore the technology, nothing wrong in it, and to see that we can accelerate the process and expedite the thing much faster by using the technology. Governments must do that to catch up the global opportunities and to impress the investors and not only the infrastructure must be global, even the all our process systems and our investors always expect that to faster process of all their requests in a global standards they expect when they invest their money to get the faster returns compared to the other countries.
Excellent, sir. I think definitely we want you to get more energy and bring NRIs onto one platform. As you rightly said, everyone should contribute to, to develop more exports from here to India. The remittance, what you talked about, to improve, and how to increase the infrastructure where more investments come. And definitely, we want all the CEOs to be connected and then do more business across. And the final thing before we close this session, I want you to give what is your final message to the Indo-Americans and also NRIs across the world. What is the need of the hour from all the NRIs and what help they need?
Sir, my message for all NRI friends community is please contribute to make Vishwa Bharat. India, I just want to see India as a better place to live. I want to see India as a better place to do the business. I want to see India as an investment hub. My vision and mission for India is everyone in the world must search for jobs in India. It's possible. Why we should go out of our country and search jobs? Let us create more opportunities in the country when you are becoming entrepreneurs. Come and invest in India and give more opportunities for our Indian youth, and to see that we can move towards the number one in the world. It is possible. If we can build Microsoft, we can build Google, if we can build Facebook, we can build India also. That's why even in NRI work and all NRIs, what I say is at least 2 to 3 minutes every day. You please contribute for the country development by sharing some job information, sharing some collaboration information, sharing some within information. At least if you don't do, support somebody is doing. So like that, every small step, big journey start with small step, and this small tiny steps from every NRA of 2.5 crores NRA community will make India very bigger, and this all together we can even clear all our debts. And I want to see India as a debt-free country, and it is also possible. When they are working outside India, why don't they work for India's development? That is also very well possible. NRS, please try your level best in all possible ways, all possible sources, to see that India is growing in every possible way, in terms of business, in terms of employment creation for NRIs. Like for example, last time I was thinking and giving one idea for both Telangana and Andhra government. There is a lot of demand for skilled people in Middle East countries. We
Absolutely.
can do a lot of training centers in both Telugu states and train those people in as a steel fitter, carpenter, steel fixer. In some projects, we employ people up to 5 to 10,000 people. So if we can train them and spot all their opportunities in those countries, it gives a lot of remittance for the country, as well as unemployment also will come down. It's a very big revenue generator for both the governments. If they identify the potential in village level and start giving training and keep sending them through the overseas manpower corporation, it will solve many problems in villages also, because all that money will come back to the state government, and that money will generate into the ecosystem in the form of taxes.
Absolutely.
So
So,
this also can be done. So that is the reason I always encourage NRIs that, for example, if you want to recruit, try to recruit from our own state, try to recruit from India instead of giving for other country opposite. Because as a recruitment heads, as a CEOs, as entrepreneurs, you have a choice. So please support our country people in every possible way so that we can build Vishwa Bharat. It can be done by everyone. As Swami Vivekananda told, strength is life, weakness is death. So be 100% positive, and we all can together build a new Bharat, where from a developing country to developed country, everything is possible as long as you don't give up your efforts and do the teamwork. So all Indians, I always feel Indians are best in the world and they're the most intelligent people out of 195 countries. So collective effort of all these Indians definitely can realize the dream of Vishwa Bharat very soon in next 5 to 10 years. So please teach all your children and all your friends that to contribute 2 to 3 minutes of your time for development of country, because we are from that soil and we have to give back to the country. It's our responsibility. This is my message to fellow NRIs.
Thank you so much, MNR Garu. I think that was a wonderful speech for everyone. And I'm sure that everyone's contribution will make the country Vishwa Bharat. And we wish that your dream should come through from all of our NRIs and we will contribute. And again, thank you for all the viewers watching and also helping me to find right hosts like MNR Gupta Garu. And as MNR Gupta Garu said, selflessly he does to the community. This Insight with Praveen Puram is also a selfless show to bring more people like MNR Gupta Garu and inspire all the Indo-Americans and build whatever the problems they have. You need to solve all these problems. And again, once again, thanks to the viewers and also our sponsor, Mr. Prabhakar Reddy Garu, Reddy CPA, and you can reach him for all the taxes and the spears off for making this program live. And we wish, and please email to MNR Gupta Garu or me for any things you want to learn more about contributing or becoming a global CEO or any thoughts from MNR Garu. We can definitely seek his guidance and recommendations from his experience. Again, thank you, sir, for your time, even though it is late night. Thank you for the contribution and giving your message to the community.
Thank you so much for Praveen Garu giving me this opportunity. Thank you so much for management of TV5 and Mana TV and all the viewers for watching our show. And I kindly request all NRIs to encourage India for more investments and promote India as an investment hub for all the investors across the globe.